k into, if you bring that one that side, xz. So we got two relations here. AB is equal to k into AC, xy equal to k into xz. So by Pythagoras theorem, in this triangle, AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. In this triangle, xy square plus yz square is equal to xz square. So what I did here, BC square equal to AC square minus AB square. Why I am doing that? Because we have AB here. So I am substituting AB equal to K into AC here. So AC square minus K square AC square. So AC square is common, 1 minus K square. Similarly, we have done this side. YZ square equal to XZ square into 1 minus K square. So I am putting this divided by this. That means this divided by this. So BC square divided by XZ square is equal to AC square minus 1 minus K square divided by XZ square into 1 minus K square. 1 minus K square, 1 minus K square is striked off. So what we got, BC by XZ equal to AC by XZ. BC by YZ equal to AC by XZ. And we already have AB by AC equal to XY by XZ, which is this one. AB by AC equal to XY by Z. This we can also write as AB by XZ, XY. AB by XY equal to, if you bring this one this side, AC by XZ. So now this is first equation, this is second equation. Both are same. AC by XZ, AC by XZ. This is equal to AB by XY, this is BC by YZ. So if we equate 1 and 2, both are same, I am writing all the three relations. AB by XZ equal to AC by XZ equal to BC by YZ. So this one, this is one side, this is one side, this is one side of this triangle. This is one side, this is one side, this is one side of this triangle. If these ratios are equal, that means these triangles are similar. If these angles are similar, then angles will be equal. Therefore, angle A equal to angle S. This is proof. Okay. Okay, we'll come to 7th. Here, given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then evaluate. There are two problems actually. This is first one and we have second one also. Okay. First one, given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then evaluate this one. So what is given? Cot theta is given. So first we need to find what is given. Cot theta equal to 7 by 8 is given. That means if we draw the triangle, if this is theta, okay, A, B, C, cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but, cot is adjacent side divided by opposite side. Okay. You need to have these ratios by hearted. Okay. So adjacent side to theta is AB, opposite is BC. See my other session where we have discussed ratios. Okay, if you see all these ratios would be clear to you. Okay. So this means AB by BC is equal to 7 by 8. AB is 7 and BC is 8. So in this triangle we have 2. We need to find out this one. How to find? Again same, by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras, and what we have, AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. AB is 7 square, BC square is 8 square equal to AC square. Okay, 7 7 is 49, 8 8 is 64. AC square. 49 plus 64 is 113. So what we have, AC square is equal to 113. AC equal to root of 113. We don't have root 113, we cannot have root actually. Okay, so let's leave it like that. So what we need to find out, first problem, 1 plus, first problem what we have, 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta. So we need sine theta and cos theta. So in this triangle, I'll draw triangle again. We have this one 7, this one 8, A, B, C, theta, and this one we got it as 113 this side, root of 113 this side. Okay, so what is sine theta from this? Sine theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse, which is nothing but 8 divided by root of 113. Sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse side. Okay, BC divided by AC, 8 divided by root 113. Similarly, cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, which is 7 by, I am not writing all the ratios again. So cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Sin theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Okay, 8 by root 113, so 1 by root 113. So we'll substitute these two values here. Okay. So 1 plus sin theta how much? 8 by root 113. 1 minus sin theta how much? 8 by root 113. Okay. Divided by 1 plus cos theta how much? 7 by root 113 into 1 minus cos theta 1 minus 7 by 113. Okay, 1 plus cos sin theta is 1 plus 8 by root 113. 1 minus sin theta is 1 minus 8 by 11 root of 113. This is sin theta value, this is cos theta value. Okay, so now we need to take LCM. Okay, so here actually we have 1 plus 8 by 113 into 1 minus 8 by 113. So we have a formula, a plus b into a minus b equal to a plus b formula, a minus b equal to a square minus b square. So we apply that. If you apply this one, it will become easy. So a plus b into a minus b equal to a square 1 square minus 8 by root 113 square. Okay, a square minus b square divided by same thing, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus 7 by root 113 square. Okay, so 1 square is 1 minus 8 square is 64, root 113 square is root will go. Okay, divided by 1 minus 7 sevens are 49 divided by 113. Okay, so on the numerator 1 minus 64 by 113. If we take 113 LCM on numerator, it will become 113 minus 64. On the denominator again 113 LCM 113 minus 49. Okay, this one. So how much is this? This is 113 minus 64 is 49 by 113 divided by 113 minus 49 is 64. 64 by 113. This 113 will go. So answer is 49 by 64. Okay, this is the answer. So what we have done here, we have cot theta 7 by 8. Cot theta is nothing but adjacent by opposite. So adjacent is 7 and opposite is 8. We don't know the hypotenuse. So for finding out that, we have applied Pythagoras theorem, ab square plus bc square equal to ac square. With this we got ac as root of 113. We don't have root of 113. That's why we are leaving it like that, root of 113. Now we are finding 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Sin theta is in this triangle opposite divided by hypotenuse, 8 by root 113, root 113. Cos theta is adjacent, adjacent is AB, 7, so 1 by root 113. So we are substituting these values here. So 1 plus 8 by 113 root of 1 minus 8 by root of 113. So in this actually a plus b into a minus b, we have formula a square minus b square. So what this will become is 1 square minus 8 by root of 113 whole square. 1 square is 1, 8 square is 64, root of 113 square is, root will go, 113 will remain. Similarly 1 square is 1, 7 square is 49 divided by again root of 113 square is 113. Okay, on the numerator if we take 113 LCM, it will become 113 minus 64 divided by denominator 113 LCM, 113 minus 49. 113 minus 64 is 49 by 113. 113 minus 49 is 64 divided by 113. 113 cancels out. 49 by 64 is the answer. Okay. So in this here actually we have another problem. So we'll draw this diagram here. This is 8, this is 7, this is 113 root of a, b, c, theta. So here 1 plus sin theta divided by cos theta, that's what we need. So what is sin theta? We already have done that. Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. I am not writing again and again opposite by hypotenuse. Similarly cos theta equal to adjacent side, which is 7 by root of 113. Okay, we'll substitute this here. So we want 1 plus sin theta. 1 plus sin theta is 8 by root of 113 divided by cos theta is 7 by root of 113. So here on the numerator if we take root of 113 LCM, we will get 113 plus 8, and on the denominator we have 7 by root of 113. So this one we cancel down. What we have is root of 113 plus 8, this one, divided by this one is left out, 7. So this is the answer. Okay, so just we are substituting sin theta value and cos theta value here. Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, this is also done. We'll go to the 8th problem. So what is the 8th problem? 8th problem, again we have 2 bits. So what does it say? In a right angle triangle ABC, right angle is at B. If tan A is root 3, then find the values of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So we'll take this. So what is given? Tan A is root 3 is given. Okay. Root 3 we can write it as root 3 by 1. What is tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side equal to root 3 by 1. So we'll draw the figure. A, B, C. Okay, right angled at B. Okay, this is right angle. So this is A and this is C. Okay, so tan A opposite by adjacent. Tan A opposite is BC. BC by adjacent is AB is root 3 1. So that means BC is root 3 and this is AB is 1. So again Pythagoras theorem, we need to find out this one. Okay, so by Pythagoras, Pythagoras, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, by Pythagoras theorem, what we have, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. AB square we have 1 square plus BC square is root 3. Whenever we have, we need to put like this, root 3 square, AC square. So 1 square is 1 plus root 3 square is root will go, 3 will come, AC square. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 equal to AC square, which means AC square equal to 4. AC equal to root of 4. Root of 2 into 2. Therefore, AC is equal to 2. So in that figure, we got, I'll draw again, A, B, C, this is C, this is A, this is 90. We have this as 1, this as root 3, and we got this is 2. Why we are applying Pythagoras theorem all the time is to find out the third side. Okay, now we have all the sides now. We can figure out all the ratios. Okay, so we'll do that. That's why I am copying this here, because this space will not be sufficient. So A, B, C, we have this one 1, this one root 3, and this is 2, this is A, and this is C. Okay, we have that figure. So first problem in that is, first bit is find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Okay, here we will find out what is sin A. Sin A equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse, which is nothing but root 3 divided by 2 cos A. Similarly, sin A. Similarly, cos A adjacent 1 divided by hypotenuse 2. Okay, we got sin A, cos A. Similarly, we want sin C. Watch carefully. Sin C, this angle. Sin is opposite. What is opposite to this? This one, AB. So that is 1 divided by 2. Okay, again cos C, not A, cos C, this angle. Cos C is adjacent divided by, what is adjacent? This one is adjacent. So root 3 divided by 2. Okay, got it? Sin A is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Sin A ki opposite is this one. Hypotenuse is this. Sin A adjacent is 1. Hypotenuse is 2. Similarly, sin C, opposite for sin angle C is this one. Just see what is opposite. 1 by 2. Okay. So whenever we write the values for trigonometrical ratios, we need to check which angle is that. If it is angle A, opposite to A is this one. If it is angle C, opposite to this C is this one. Okay. So we got sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. So we can find out. Sin A is root 3 by 2 into cos C, root 3 by 2, plus cos A 1 by 2, cos sin C 1 by 2. Okay, so root 3 into root 3 is 3 by 2 into 2 is 4. Root 3 into root 3, root will go, 3 will come. 1 into 1, 1, 2 to the 4. This is into 4 LCM, 3 plus 1 equal to 4 by 4 equal to 1. answer is 1. So similarly we have second bit in this, which is find cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Okay, cos A half into cos C root 3 by 2, sin A root 3 by 2, sin C half. Okay, 1 into root 3 into 1 into root 3, 2 into 2 4 minus root 3 into 1 root 3, 2 into 2 4, 4 LCM root 3 minus root 3, which is nothing but 0. Root 3 minus root 3 is 0 by 4 is nothing but 0. 0 by anything is 0. Okay, so in this problem the important thing is this one. If when we are finding sine of A, we need to figure out what is opposite to A. Root 3 by 2. Sin cos A adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent to A? 1 by hypotenuse. Again sin C. What is sin C? Opposite is 1 by 2. Cos C adjacent to C is this one, this BC, root 3 by 2. I'll also write the sides so that it's easy for you. Sin A is BC by AC. Cos A is AB by AC. Similarly, sin C is opposite AB by AC. This one is cos C adjacent, this one BC by AC. Okay, so we'll stop here. We have covered some of the basic problems. Okay, thank you for watching.